Yeah, you right. Don't kill our people tonight. Hey, don't kill us tonight. All right, y'all. Black people matter. But you niggas don't. This will get the shoes. I ain't arguing, Dix.
Hey, one of them, the dog that was on the motorcycle last night, he was on the big.
That be him. That be doing that motherfucker trying to hit people.
Should I ask him if it's feasible to have them arrest whatever Wauwatosa PD officer threatened to shoot me and the one that took me into jail because it was an illegal arrest? I want to file charges against the Wauwatosa PD officers for false imprisonment and kidnapping.
They come up here and harass kids. At least we got them in the park. That was almost great. We'll be back tonight. And I'm kind of fearful for some of these kids. They're retelling a whole different way.
Got any back patches? Just the Second Amendment stuff? Okay. Alright. Just curious.
Sure. So if I want to file charges against the cop for kidnapping and threatening to shoot me in Madison Park in Wauwatosa. You're like, yeah.
You gotta talk to Wauwatosa Police Department then.
But aren't you guys in charge of the parks?
Yes, sir, we are.
It happened in the park.
I understand. But if you want to try to charge a cop, you go to the DA's office. Okay? But also, from my understanding, the call was you guys were pointing weapons at people. Because you had the rifle?
Nah, I actually listened to the call. Well, I didn't hear the initial call, but I heard the call to the woman. And she told the
if this is the same incident we're talking about,
was it a few days after the Jay Anderson?
Okay, because this could be totally different because I didn't go there for anything.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, I know none of the sheriff's deputies showed up for that one, but yeah, it was a few days after the Jay Anderson thing.
Okay. Yeah, dude, I understand you're right. Second Amendment right and everything else, but kind of like what we're dealing with right now. Sometimes not. I'm not saying you. Sometimes some of these Second Amenders are poking the bear. Just like how we have to deal with right here. It's being counterproductive.
Oh, yeah.
For us, even for here, it's being counterproductive. It's not helping anything else.
I agree.
I'm not saying you or anything else. You have your right to bear arms. Cool. You know, what you got?
Glock 21.
Glock 21, what's that? 45?
45.
Okay. So...
The M26 taser.
Oh, a taser? Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, I got a CCL.
So is that single stack?
Double.
Double?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem that thick.
I'm just going to remove the magazine, not the...
Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's a lot thicker than 40, but it doesn't seem that bad.
Yeah. No, I do the, well, you know, make when I do encounter law enforcement, why am I being detained? Go through the steps and make sure it's, because it does happen that.
I work for the sheriff's department, right?
Right. Yeah.
You know who my sheriff is, right?
Right.
You know you probably got a poster of him at home.
No, not me.
I'm just
but
messing around now.
I support his views on the Second Amendment and people arming up, and
he's a big fan of that. I'm not going to get into the political side because that's not my job.
Yeah.
But
I know he's a Democrat, but I know he showed up at RNC too to speak because,
again, not getting involved in the political side, but you know my sheriff's stance on guns.
Yeah.
So I don't think we have an issue.
I just had to jokingly come around about the Wauwatosa thing. I got my lawyer working on that one with.
Yeah, if you want, always just you have a complaint or something like that. Best bet is probably try to contact the district attorney's office and that sort of thing.
We'll let it go through the courts, but I know the DA refused to press charges against me because, I have my CCL, so. But no, I was there by myself, and then a day later, a couple of my friends went down there. So after they arrested me the Sunday night, and my buddies went down Monday. So.
My only thing about Second Amenders is just nothing personally against you guys, but what upsets me is how we'll get a call for a man with a gun in the park. And then we have to ask all these questions. Is he doing something with the gun or whatever else?
Great.
It's not necessarily you guys, it's people calling in.
Not knowing the law.
They see you and they freak out. So we have to take our time, ask questions and everything else before we can actually respond.
Right.
Unfortunately, that's a bad thing too.
Helps
because what happens if it's a man with a gun shooting people?
Well, then it'd probably come in as a call of someone shooting,
that might be
not someone just with a gun.
Well, or he's pointing at people, threatening to shoot people.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that I'm not saying it's your fault,
right,
or Second Amenders' fault. It's more like a general public kind of thing.
Or the anti-gunners making it up to.
We have to ask the questions and stuff like that. Because if it's a man with a gun, he's got a holster, he's having a picnic. Well, there's nothing illegal about that.
Right.
As long as you don't enter any of the county buildings, because most of the county buildings have that. Do not enter with a gun.
I don't know about Milwaukee County, but
up
by me, not too many. But
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's just that's the only thing I really dislike about it, because 5 years ago, man with a gun. It wasn't somebody who just open carry or something like that. Or maybe
very rarely.
8 years ago. Further back. We knew that it was
before they
crap.
Released the Attorney General's opinion that it's not DC.
Well, yeah, that's because that all happened around the same time as that they formalized the CCW. Because before it was just in the Grady Shea area. So that you understand my point is now we got to ask more questions and everything else, which I have no problem asking questions, but I don't want it to get to the point where for law enforcement it's the boy that cried wolf. Oh, it's just somebody with the Second Amendment, right?
Yeah.
This and everything else, when it's actually somebody
actively
intends
shooting.
to do harm.
See, up where I live, cops don't stop me anymore. Took a while, but they don't stop me anymore. And then 2 or 3 weeks ago, a guy walked into a bar with a rifle, robbed the place.
Yep.
Heard about it in Sheboygan?
Yep.
I got people texting, expecting me to reply. I'm like, no, I'm not. If they don't get one back, because guy obviously got killed, but I think that was suicide by cop.
Well, that was a robbery.
I think it was planned to be a suicide by cop and take out cops. I mean, who's going to rob a bar with over 300 rounds of ammunition? That's just extra crap to try and get away.
Well, that's what they did in L.A.
That was more elaborate though than one guy walking in.
Body armor and everything else. That was.
Or are you talking Bernardino?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just they wanted to shoot people.
Well, they're also trying to rob the place.
San Bernardino shooters?
We're talking about the 95, 96 sometime.
Yeah.
Was that whatever that bank was?
When they went balls to the wall,
body armor
everything.
And else.
Yeah.
I think they're high in math too, but whatever. Not here to judge. So you're gonna be here all afternoon, or you tend to? You're gonna
I'll be here a while.
out short?
I don't know when I'm leaving.
Okay. You got anybody else here with you, or?
No.